Oh,
I'm blocked on Instagram Live, y'all. I would have been on there.
You gonna be blocked for about 2 more months. My Instagram been blocked since fucking July.
okay. So what's up, everybody? I had to come back. Um, I had to come back. I had to come back. The craziest thing happened though while I was offline, which was that I found my old Z Fold, my black Z Fold from when I lived in that last apartment building. And it's so crazy because I did not plan on finding this. Like my dad told me when he packed up my stuff that he lost it, but he didn't lose it. He lost it, but he lost it in my stuff. And I just found it. I turned it on. It's working beautifully. I don't know if y'all can wait. Hold on. Let me see if I can get y'all to see that. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Well, anyway, because of course I'm on. This is my. Still can't see it. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Anyway, I went on my Bigo on my old phone, and I still have my Bigo. I still have. This is crazy. Like the memory of it all. So I have a whole brand new Z Fold that's my own that I'm gonna go take to go get cut on tomorrow. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys. I mean, both of these are my own because, of course, my name was on the account. But anyway, with that being said, crazy thing happened with my last video. So y'all know I went off and I was popping my ish or whatever, and because I had got tired of females messing with me and I was in a mood. Ooh, I was in some type of mood tonight and I was popping my ish. And I said everything I said, I meant to say. Like, I didn't say nothing that I didn't mean to say. And y'all saw how daddy was co-signing my stuff. So daddy already know everything that I've been through on this internet. He's watched it. He's watched me go through internet stuff and real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he was co-signing for me and being like, that's right, baby. Tell him what's up. You know what I mean? But I'm going to just post that video to my Patreon because actually something happened. Within the video, y'all, okay, I ended up, I was going off, I was on my little tangent, and within the video, I ended up making I don't even want to say the word on here. It was a slur. It was a slur. It was an accident. It was an accident. And I was like, dang, how did that come out of my mouth and I didn't hear it? I don't even think my audience recognized it or like realized that happened, but it happened. And so before, like, I'm glad that I recognized it before, you know what I mean, I got in trouble for it. It was a specific word that I said. It started with a D, but it wasn't the D word, if you know what I mean. But it was a specific word that I said that started with a D that kind of like, if you know YouTube and you know YouTube rules and stuff, you know that there's specific things that you can and cannot say. Even when you pop in your ish, like you gotta be very careful. Like I was cussing, you know what I mean? Popping my ish. I meant every word I said, like I said, but I said one specific word that messed up my whole video, and I end up having to take the whole entire video down because of it. Now, mind you, I will point out that word on my Patreon, okay? Because I really don't give a daggone about the person that I was talking about. And I meant every word that I said, like I said. At the end of the day, if you was on my live earlier, then, and let me tell you this, you don't want to miss one of my lives. You don't. Because you never know if I'm going to keep it up there, take it down. You don't know what's going on. You don't want to miss my live because you missing the interaction with people. You missing me popping off. I might take it down. You never know what you might have missed because I spilled some real tea in that video. My man said some real stuff in that video. My man basically confirmed the stuff that I've been trying to tell people about some of these people. And they just be like, these people really be lying. Like lying. Like, for instance, Jaguar, right? Like, no, she didn't see me walking in Las Vegas. Well, tonight on that video, Daddy said it himself. I didn't even have to say nothing. He was like, "Oh, you talking about that lady we saw walking on the street out here, the one that was pushing the basket?" And he stopped me in the middle of me talking about a whole nother content creator to be like, the one that was pushing the basket. Yes, Jaguar Wright was out here pushing a basket with a white man. She saw me. I was driving in my Dodge Charger, smoke gray. Okay, she pulled her hoodie on her face so tight that it was a circle. She did not want me to see her. When she saw me, I rolled my window down and she pulled her hoodie over her face so hard that it was a circle around her face, around her eyes and her nose, and a little bit of her mouth. And I started laughing. The dude that she was pushing the basket with was literally a young white boy with blonde hair. He was dirty. He was toe up. He looked like a straight crackhead. A straight crackhead. And Daddy was like, yeah, she a crackhead. Exactly. That's why she act like she act. She just a crackhead who know how to still eat when she high. Some crackheads do that on purpose. They will force themselves to still eat when they high because they don't want to look like a crackhead. I know crackheads that'll drink 5 gallons of water a day. They in my family. They well hydrated crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Every crackhead is not, don't look strung out like a basehead. A basehead is different than a crackhead. A basehead is totally different than a crackhead. So I'm just saying, Jaguar Wright ass was outside, honey, here in Vegas in the heat with a hoodie on, pushing a basket with a dirty white dude. They was clearly doing some drugs. Like, admit your stuff and say what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't, I mean, there's something wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong with being who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like I don't blame people when I know that I was doing something. Like if I know it was true, I ain't got nothing to say back. I have nothing to say back. Oh, Toxic Diamond went to prison. Yep. Toxic Diamond did this and that. Sure did. But if you just blatantly ass lying, I still might not say nothing. Shit, I might say something. I might not. I might let you run with your lie. Because I let a lot of these content creators run with lies about me. I let a lot of content creators say a bunch of wicked, nasty, demonic, evil stuff about me, and I never addressed it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, just like nights like tonight, I just get tired and I'm just like, I'm finna address this. I don't give a damn. And I just was in a mood and I just went off. I'm talking about AWF. I went all the way off tonight. I was calling everybody their mama all kind of bitches and hoes. I just didn't even care. Like it was what it was. I literally could care less at the end of the day because everything I said was factual. There are content creators on here. Like, let's talk about the one content creator that thought she was eating it, right? When she was interviewing people or whatever. But you're mad because you asked me to interview me about my life and I said no. You a disgruntled fan. And then you ask me to interview about my life and I tell you no and you get mad and you want to go behind me and now you want to be mad and start coming for me. You need to go seek some help. I don't have to interview with no bitch about my life if I don't want to. Like at the end of the day. Or like the girl Nosy Ho. Nosy Ho, I simply said, and I said this on the other video, I said she made a video about Tasha K. She was talking all kinds of crazy because y'all know that girl is reckless. Talking all kind of crazy. And I said, Tasha K lives in a mansion on YouTube though. You can say whatever you want to say about her, but Tasha K lives in a mansion on YouTube and you live in the projects. And that girl started coming after me. So that's the type of stuff. I'm talking about start coming after me like call CPS, call animal services, that type of stuff. So those are the type of things that I pinpointed in my video tonight when I was going off. You know what I mean? And I was just really just speaking my truth and letting it out and also while also voicing my frustration. And it just was what it was. And then I happened to go too far and I said a word and I was like, at the time I didn't catch it. And here's the thing about me. I like to do my due diligence. So I went back to listen to my video and I'm sitting there and I'm listening to it and I'm like, me and daddy laughing at it. And then the next thing you know, we hear me say that word. And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. No, I did not say that word. I think I said, and I'm not going to say the word, but I said, let me find out that blank wanted to eat my box this whole time, and that's why she started coming after me. I was talking about nosy hoe because she's whatever. So it was something like that, around alongst those lines. But of course, I can't repeat exactly what was said. But whatever the case, it was inappropriate for YouTube. At the end of the day, it's rules and it's guidelines and it's policies, and they're set up for people's safety and, for the safety of the YouTube community. And what it is, you know what I mean? I said what I said. I meant what I said, but what I said wasn't fit for this platform. So I had to just take that video down, even though I did not want to. Daddy didn't want me to either. He asked me not to, but I just had to take it down because it just wasn't. It just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. Couldn't do it. So yeah, who is keep trying to take $80 from me? Did I not block this business? What? Like, let me tell you something. I signed up for a gym membership, right? And ever since I signed up for this gym membership, this company keeps trying to take more and more money from me. They literally, first it was $82. Then they try to take 90 something dollars. Like, stop trying to take my money. What? Lord, can't trust nobody. Can't even trust these businesses with your accounts. That is so crazy that this. I'm so irritated. Like, why do they keep. Bro, that's crazy as hell. They keep trying to do a direct debit off my account. And it's just like, can you leave me alone? Like, that's crazy as hell. This gym membership was supposed to be $20 a month. Yet they're trying to take 82.98 right now. That's crazy as hell. Anyway, with that being said, with that being said, yeah, I had to do what I had to do. Um, it is what it is. I would like to see, honestly, I really don't really like to go off like that. I would like to see more content creators do actual content. I would like to create actual content. But the thing is that this year, I'm not about to keep letting people come for me. Like, it's not going to happen this year. Like, it's not going to happen this year. And the thing is, I've already, you know what I mean? Like, my people, my parole officer, all of the whole parole office, they already know, the DA, everybody knows who those people are that was calling, stalking, harassing. They already know what the deal is. So they're prepared for it. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, I feel like these chicks, they try to play these stupid little childish games. I don't play like that. You're never gonna catch me calling your people, calling your, you know what I'm saying, your job, your this, your that. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. But these bitches have no problem doing it to me on some off of some shit on the internet when you know damn well you don't really know me at all. You know damn well you don't know me at all. You do not know shit about my life but what I show you on the internet. And so that is crazy as hell that you would sit there and try to, like, go to a courthouse or make a fake police report and pull a picture off the internet and try to say that it has something to do with you or anything like that. Pull a picture off my video of me, making a hand gesture and try to say it was a threat towards you. Like, these people really sick out here. Like, it's really some sicknesses going on. That don't make no sense to be that type of person. It really doesn't. You would never catch me doing that shit to nobody. For real. You would never catch me doing it because for what? Like, straight up. I don't need to be that type of person. I don't have to do that type of shit. Like, it's crazy that the people, the demons that I encountered just blogging about my life. If y'all really, really go back in time. Who is texting me this late? If y'all really go back in time on my channel, and I'm gonna, because I put a lot of my videos on private. I'm gonna start. Ooh, I'm gonna start unprivating my videos so y'all can watch them. If you go back in time on this channel, you will see I was not on no type of time like that. I really was not. I was doing my shit, building my house. I had an 8 bedroom house in Atlanta. I was painting my house. I was doing me. Nobody was on that type of time at all. I just don't understand how it is okay. Like I'm trying to understand how you really feel like that's cool. Like they fully start attacking me out the clear blue sky and I'm supposed to do what? Say absolutely nothing? I'm tired of saying absolutely nothing. So I decided to pop my shit and just let it all out. And that's what I'm going to do from now on. Maybe not, it might not always be on this platform because I'm not finna let nobody ruin my channel. Like these females, they want attention. So they want me to say their name. They want me to be tripping. They want me to be down their throat and mentioning them for no good reason except for negativity and all that stuff. That's what they want. So naturally, I don't want to give it to him. Like F you, straight up, straight up, fuck you, like for real. I'm being dead ass serious because these females are burnt the hell out. And in a minute, I'm going to open y'all up to whole other communities on YouTube. These are not the only people on YouTube. There's other communities that's doing other things that have more tea than these girls. These females don't even have real tea. They don't even have real tea. It's other communities that have way more tea going on than these girls. The only thing is, YouTube have so many different content creators on it that you might miss it a time or two. But I'm telling you, these girls ain't got nothing going on in real life. Who is E Kane and Chris? Do y'all know who E Kane and Chris is? Y'all know who Erica and Chris is? Go look it up. Look up E Kane and Chris and see, you know what I'm saying? Different communities where people actually have their own life, showing their own life, worried about their own self, doing their own thing. Not sitting up here talking about everybody else and what the F they doing online. Like I'm just saying, for not for nothing, but I don't give a damn what nobody says. At the end of the day, them females was coming after me like I was R. Kelly. All that was during the R. Kelly trial that they was doing that. And y'all was like, they literally was coming after me like I was R. Kelly during the R. Kelly trial, but you're failing to post about R. Kelly. That's weird as fuck. Like I feel like I have a balance. I feel like I have a balance. I do my celebrity tea and I do my tea about myself. And I'm okay with both of what I'm doing. I know that I might tend to overshare or whatever. That's okay too. It's my business to share. It's my business to share. You know what I mean? Was I happy about some of the stuff that some of the was I happy about some of the reactions? No. But at the end of the day, hold on, somebody texted me, this is my new at the end of the day, I shared, and I can't be mad at people's um the viewers reactions. What I can be mad at is when you have other content creators that take your content and then try to make up stuff about you, like she buried gems in the seagull suite. Like you're really a sick person. Where is Jims? Jims is missing. Why would my dog be missing? Why would I just not be showing him to y'all on the camera because y'all overly worried about him and y'all are weird? Perhaps I'm just not showing him to you on the camera that day. Why would he have been missing? Like bitches are really weird. Like bitches are really, really weird. Um, I seen one content creator. She tried to make money off of the shit. Like, she said Toxic Diamond, Gems is missing, GoFundMe scam, something like that. Donate to her so she can have a fund to go find Gems. Some stupid shit, like stupid stuff. And I was like, what in the hell? So you're gonna try to get money from the audience to help you find gems because you broke, and so you gonna pump fake like you trying to find gems and be taking money from people. Like, that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. I don't know those type of people. Those are weird people. Like, I don't do stuff like that. Stuff that I be talking about, like those type of people. And then people be really sitting on their channels listening to them like they really got some tea. Like, girl, they don't have no real tea. Them bitches don't have, like, literally the whole channel be lies. It be stuff they made up. They could show one or two receipts of a police report online, and then all of a sudden you believe everything these people say. Honey, it's public knowledge. It is public information. The same thing that blogger can pull up, you can pull up yourself, love. That's public information. Ain't nobody in their DMs telling them nothing. I can show y'all conversation after conversation after conversation after conversation that I've had with Krishan Rock's team, her sister, her publicist. I can show you old conversations with, of course, Monique Slaughter, because y'all know that's my good sis. Of course, Apple Watts. I can show y'all conversation after conversation with several different people in the industry. Several. Y'all know I did interviews with Love After Lockup people. Y'all have watched me work. You've watched me work. You've seen me go to several. You've seen me hugging Tammy Roman, Reggie Youngblood. Y'all have seen me talking to Jazz. Y'all have seen me around these people. You know what type of time I'm on. Y'all know that they love to talk to the bloggers because they like to spin narratives and tell other people's business. They like to talk to the bloggers. It just is what it is. Y'all have seen me work though. So I'm trying to understand how you would take from how you could even equate somebody pulling up public information to another person that's rubbing shoulders with these same people. I'm rubbing shoulders with the people who I'm talking about. I might know a thing or two. I'm just saying. Okay? If I was able to leave this state and I had enough money, I'd be in New York right now at the Diddy trial. But I just have to build myself back up. That don't mean that people are not still in my DMs. Because guess what? All I did was turn Toxic Diamonds IG into True Diamonds IG. And I never really was on IG like that. I just was on there because people DM me. Celebrities DM me. They teams DM me. They want me to say this and say that on my channel. And I might say it, I might not. You guys have seen me get into an argument with Peppa's daughter, Egypt, and her boyfriend, Sam. You guys have seen me argue with them. And then I said something about Peppa in the middle of my argument with them. And I had to go back and apologize to Peppa because she had nothing to do with that. She contacted me and she said, I had nothing to do with your argument and blah, blah, blah about some paperwork. And I went online and I did what I was asked to do, publicly apologize. I am rubbing shoulders with these people. Meanwhile, you have these fake ass bloggers pulling up public information off the internet about other bloggers because they have shit else to do and then making up fake stories around whatever the hell, and people believe it. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely nuts. Like, these people can't be that naive. They can't be that naive. Of course, you're going to have some disgruntled ass people in the comment section that I might have offended one thing or the other. I can admit I've had my times in being wrong. Like, for instance, my VIP Teahive, when they all start calling themselves trying to come against me, guess what? Y'all on here telling my personal business. I'm going to tell y'all's personal business. But I should not have done that because I'm the bigger person in that scenario. I'm the person who has the audience. And what I did was I exposed their business to a bigger audience. That's what I should not have done. But I'm only human. I felt attacked. And so I went on the attack. And it is what it is. Ain't nobody perfect around here. I never claimed to be. And that's why I get online and I show all my flaws and I be my authentic self. I give my authentic opinions from my authentic point of view. I never asked anybody to think I'm perfect or like I'm above somebody. I never said and never did that. I came on here and I was my true self. I was fixing my house. I went through it with my mother. I was talking shit about her with that. I went to Invent Help, became an inventor with Invent Help, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? The interviews was done, this, that, and the other. I went to prison. I'm not nobody's perfect. I never fucking said I was. But don't you dare sit on this internet and pull up public information that your audience can pull up their damn self and then create a fake story around it as if you know me or know anything about me. Now that's what's nuts. Especially when they can come to my channel and find out they damn self. I'm not waiting for, listen, this is not a TV show. Okay? I'm not waiting for the season to come out for my tea to drop. Okay? I just tell my shit as it comes. It just is what it is. Like at the end of the day. So for me, it was these little small ass bloggers trying to really do way too much. Like they know me, like they know what they talking about, like they actually own like that. When them bitches is sitting in their house, not doing anything, they're not on. They're sitting in their house at a damn table, scouring the internet, the same thing that anybody could do, pulling up public information and then making up fake stories about it. Okay? Period. So at the end of the day, it's crazy to me. And that's the part that got me like a little bit upset and why I went off tonight. Because I'm like, I'm sick of it. This freaking person, I don't even know this girl. I don't know these people. And one of these girls allegedly have been online saying what I'm gonna do and trying to predict the future. Girl, don't you know you gotta be careful how you put your mouth on people? You have to be careful how you talk about people and the things that you say and the ways that you talk and feel like you got it together enough to say this and say that, because the next thing you know it could be you. That's what I was saying tonight too on the video. I understand that, and I even pointed out that I had did that same thing with Tracy with the T. I am not exempt to the shit that I'm saying. I did the same shit with Tracy with the T. She went to jail, and she went to jail for 2 weeks. Everybody thought she was gonna be out the next day, and she wasn't. And I was on my channel making videos talking about how Tracy was still in jail and this, that, and the other. And the next thing you know, my ass went to prison for 2 years. I am not exempt from the shit that I'm saying. This is not a selfish thing that I'm talking about. I'm not just saying this because I want bitches to do, you know what I'm saying, hear me and think that I'm so, no, I'm talking about from a wisdom point of view. Be careful how you talk about people. Be careful how you put your mouth on people. Be careful how you look down on people and kick people when they down, and you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck might be when it might be your turn, stupid. That's what I'm saying. You never know when it might be your turn, baby. And one thing about the universe and one thing about God is, let me tell you, one thing about God is that you will reap what you sow. One thing about the universe is karma is a bitch. So both of those things are the same thing. Put that together. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I never, it was never my intention to cause such a hailstorm on the internet. It happened, and I'm okay with the fact that it happened. You know what I mean? Like that's the life that God intended for me to uh to have at that time. Like that's the life that God intended for me to have. You know, today I went to the phone store and I was like talking to the person. I was talking to somebody and they were like they were like, "Yeah, so is this you?" And they pulled up a live or a video about me, and it was like Toxic Diamond, this, that, and the other. And guess who it was? It was somebody that called me friend saying I had artificial subscribers. I don't do shit like that. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. Why would I need artificial subscribers? Like, this is the type of stuff that I be talking about these people. And this is the same person that will text me and be like, "Hey, friend," and then I go to the store and people pull up, Toxic Diamond has artificial subscribers. That is couldn't be furthest from the truth. And you texting me talking about, "Hey, friend." First of all, I would never do no shit like that because I've never needed to. I'm. Let me tell you something. I might not be right now because I have a busy schedule, but I was the hardest working blogger on YouTube. I was spitting out tea all day and all night. I was barely sleeping because I enjoyed the tea so much that I was spitting it out. Like, honey, please, doing interviews, had all the tea popping, going to events. What are you talking about? Why would I need artificial subscribers when I have a room full of 100 people and I'm like, "Hey, y'all, type this in, TOXSIQUE." It should pop up. It pop up, they click it, follow it, subscribed. 100 people at a time. Because I'm talking to crowds of people. Like, that's my calling. I'm able to pull in that many people. Don't be mad because you're not able to pull in that many people, but never fix your mouth to say that I have artificial subscribers. That's crazy. And then I go to the phone store today and somebody pulls up my face and says, "Is this you?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And they showed me a video about a person that calls me friend that says I have artificial subscribers. How jacked up is that? How jacked up is that? And couldn't be furthest from the truth. But me being who I am, I'm definitely not about to trip. I'm not, my old self, I'm not even going to even mention it, you know? But tonight, I just didn't give a damn. And I know that's bad, but I just didn't. And I just went the hell off. And that's what happened, child. I just didn't care. So it is what it is. I decided to change my name to True Diamond online because I felt like it would be best for me to come off of and away from all of that negativity. Um, However, based on tonight, right, that might not be all the way the case because at the end of the day, I'm not going to let what happened the last time happen again. I'm not going to not I'm not going to not tell the truth in the face of a lie. What I did was I allowed people to lie on me and I didn't care about them telling a lie on me. And I didn't clear it up because I felt like, why would I give these people attention to where I'm going to clear this up? I'm not giving them no effing attention. I'm not giving them no more attention. They want my attention. Not at all. So I just didn't clear it up. And you know what? I'm not going to do that this year. I might do that in 2026, but in 2025, um, I'm going to make sure that the truth is told in the face of a lie. Because at the end of the day, I can prove you a liar. You're a liar. And it's just the whole, um, that sector of YouTube, it's just sad. It really is. Ain't no good reason to just be lying through your teeth like that on each other for a couple clicks and views. It's just not. You are not going to catch me on their channel just blatantly lying. That is ridiculous. We are too grown. Stop playing. Like, please stop playing. At the end of the day, people want to know, did you fall out with Tasha K? Yes, I fell out with Tasha K. That was years ago. And guess what? I like where Tasha K is today. I don't have any problems with her at all. Did you fall out with Daytime Tea Time? I never knew her. All I did was talked about her content online. She said something, one or two things, maybe in an email or something, and I just continued to talk about her content. Do you talk? Do what about Nosy Ho? I don't know Nosy Ho. Nosy Ho is an internet troll. She's a troll, and that's why she got sued by Nicki Minaj. She says false and untrue things. Well, what about the other girl who did this and did that with your people? She's a troll. She's a liar and a troll. She's all she does is say false narratives on the internet. Most of these content creators that y'all watching in that sector, they are just trolls. They're just trolls. All they do is look on the internet for other people's content, troll their videos, be in the bushes, not commenting, not being active, just watching, and then they make a video about it because they're a troll. They just want a little bit of money. They ain't even making that much money. They just a troll. Most of these content, be careful the difference between a content creator and a troll creator. I'm just saying, because there is a such thing as troll creators. Think about it, and then think about who you watch, because a lot of these content creators are trolls. Just think about that. All right, I'm gonna go. Peace and love. Patreon, my Patreon. Peace and love.